can see that. Zsa Zsa, how about seeing a little more of this lovely home of yours?
How would you like to see my bedroom?
Zsa Zsa, if that's an offer, I accept.
Come along, boy. Come along.
You sure you don't mind if I go up and look at your bedroom? If I don't come back after this next commercial, you'll know where I am.
How do you like my bedroom?
I like your bedroom very much, and I especially like that bed. Where did that come from?
This is an exact copy of Empress Josephine's. Isn't that great? Come and sit down.
Oh, thank you. This mattress is pretty firm.
Well, of
Josephine's
course.
mattress like this?
How should I know? I was never married to Napoleon.
Oh, you weren't?
No. For the joke.
What's all this canopy overhead about?
Well, you know, in the old days, people wanted much more privacy. So, you know, these curtains, they close. You just open the little bows and they close, and then you are really private.
I see. Tell me something, John.
What's
Do
that?
you think this bedroom adequately expresses your personality?
Well, of course it does. It's blue and green. Sometimes I'm blue, and most of the time I'm green. No, but really, seriously, it's French. It's beautiful. Everything is done lovely in it. It's terribly unpractical, and the bed is too small.
Too small?
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Well, I have another bedroom next door.
Oh, I see. Why do you have
Much
two?
Life. Well, you know, it's better if a husband and wife don't sleep in the same bedroom. The woman can keep her privacy, and she can be mysterious. And after all, it's not that far away.
Do you think that's part of the key to success?
What success are you talking about? No, in Europe, people do believe that a woman should have her own bedroom.
Well, I think there's a lot to argue for in that position.
You know, once in my life when I was married to George Sanders, we only had one bedroom, but he had another house, and he had a bedroom there. And sometimes, really, the nights were cold to walk that far.
I see. Different buildings?
Different. He was in Beverly Hills, and I was in Bel Air.
Well, what about twin beds? I gather you don't believe in those.
I don't believe they're too small. They're really uncomfortable, and I don't know. I don't like them.
I see.
I like big, large beds.
I
think we
I'm
should.
going to pass that right
Yes.
there and ask you how much time you spend here.
In my bedroom, well, you know, I'm a very hard-working
No,
woman.
I mean in the house.
In the house, well, I travel all around the world. Not as much as I should, and not as much as it cost me, really. I would like to spend a little more time in it. I just got back from Chicago, as you know. I was playing 2 months in a play called Bly Spirit, and it was really a wonderful experience. I just got back about 3 weeks ago.
That play, by the way, did very well. You got rave notices and packed houses, and I don't think...
We
too
broke
many people-
everybody's
Yeah,
record.
I don't...
But people never talk about me when I achieve something as an actress. They always talk about me when I make a funny remark on a television show. But when I'm really serious actress and work, they just sort of forget it.
Do you think all of this wit and charm and glamour is a disadvantage in your theatrical career?
Oh, you're so sweet. What a lovely compliment. Thank you, Lee. Well, I don't know. I think they expect an actress to be sort of very, very serious, which I am, but I don't think the whole world has to always see your serious side. They should always see you sort of gay and happy. It's nobody's business how you really feel inside.
Well, at times it is, and at times it isn't. What do you really think is the secret of your success with men? Because you have it, there's no question about
You
it.
think so?
I'm here to report faithfully that you do have it. But why?
Well,
Where did it come from?
Mainly, if you talk about success with my ex-husbands, it's because I never in my life asked for any alimony. Now, of course, in Europe, they think that is a big gesture. Here, some of my friends think I'm a fool.
What about some glamorous men? Do you know any? Any you admire, respect?
Yes. If you speak about glamorous and sexy men, you know, I always...
Now, let's start with the sexy ones.
Well, I think one of the most sexy men, I don't know him that well, I just think he is Marlon Brando.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think Steve McQueen seems to me very sexy, and I'm sure Frank Sinatra. I'm sure you are a very sexy and glamorous man.
You've heard of the Fifth Amendment?
Yes, all right, don't you say
I'm not going to make it easy.
Then, of course, you know, it's very funny. About 3 weeks ago on a television show, they asked me the same question, and I said that Governor Romney is a very sexy-looking man. And I only saw his pictures. I just came from Chicago, and he's very photogenic. And then a friend of mine sent me an article where they interviewed him, what is his opinion about my remark. And he said, well, I only want to be sexy for one woman, and that's my wife, which wasn't the most diplomatic thing to say. But I think that his wife must have brainwashed him.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, how can a man say such a thing?
He seems to be getting brainwashed frequently these days. Let me ask you something. Is this the first time in your life that you've paid a man a compliment and he pretended not to care?
Well, it's the
I'm sure he
first
did.
time in my life that a man came back with an answer like this. I must say I was a little bit hurt because after all, I said he's glamorous and sexy. He looks like that. And I think a man should be rather flattered when a woman says that.
Yeah, well, he's a good-looking fellow.
Very good-looking man, yes.
Well, I think that we should continue this conversation. I have just one little problem.
What is it?
I do have to go back to the East Coast.
I don't see why
It
you're in
pains
such a
me
hurry.
to go back. And it has been a most exciting and charming half hour, and if I had it in my power to continue on, I would do so.
Well, come back soon, and thank you so very much to visit my house.